I should have cycled to my bomber and gone for the max win here, but I didn't. Hello there, it's me, your Star Wars Dad. I'm here with an awesome strategy for the light side that I hope you've been using already. But if you haven't, pay attention because this is really important. It's something that works awesome for the light side. I'm going to show you an example here. But before I do that, let's talk about the Tauntaun Strike. What is a Tauntaun Strike deck? How does it work? You know, it's pretty common for everybody to have Tauntaun and Booma Balls and Bomber all in your deck, and you can even put BB-8 in there. They're pretty common cards that most light side decks will have in them, and those 3 or 4 cards together can form a potent or nearly impossible to defend combination that can have you winning in overtime or just destroying towers on your opponent's side of the board altogether. So you get the idea. The Tauntaun will charge down and attack the tower. The Booma Balls, you know what they do? They fly down, they stun everything in sight, and they do damage. Bomber's a one-time strike damage, and the BB-8 is a stun. So what we're gonna do, if I said that many times, do I keep saying what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this video here. This is the last match I just fought on my stream. But I saw it happening. I could see it happen multiple times where I was able to use the Tauntaun Strike to go in and finish off my opponent's towers and put them on the defense. You can't always set it up. If you're playing on defense more than on offense, it's going to be tougher to set up. But if you've got an energy advantage and you're on the light side, and or if it's overtime especially, you can use the Tauntaun Strike to really put a crimp in your opponent. Notice, level 13 Boba Fett here. I'm playing against a level 13 Boba Fett, and it's still effective. He needs to level up his Klaus there, but he's only level 8. So we build the tower on the same side as Boba Fett, because you can't build Oppo, because Boba Fett's not going to actually be lured to another tower. Now this guy's trying the Boba Fett strike, and my tower's still standing, but he's got to deal with it. But yeah, you can't lure Boba Fett anywhere. He's going to shoot from distance, so you got to build a tower on the same side as him to stop him. Here we go. The particle beams are up in his side. I've got Mando out there lining up the TIE Fighter there for a second. I was trying to actually just line up another tower, maybe the rear tower or the TIE Fighter, get a little chip damage on it as I go. There's Mando. He's going to bring in some hounds right now, and I'm going to go ahead and Booma Ball those guys. We're kind of still setting up, right? And this is where I say you don't always have the opportunity to just go straight with the Tauntaun Strike. You got to set things up and make sure you're doing okay. We're going to let Klaus come in our tower. Here we go. There is the Tauntaun. We go to BB-8 down on Klaus and the Bomber. Tauntaun, Bomber, Tower, dead. I have a level 13 Bomber. It kills level 12 Stormtroopers. Even if they had been even, those Stormtroopers would have been alive, but I still think we would have been able to kill that tower or almost kill it, even if those are level 13 Stormtroopers. There's your first example of the Tauntaun Strike. He's about to build another rear tower. There it is. Board's going down. Stormtrooper coming down. Mando getting pot shots at the rear tower, chipping away at it. I got to defend against these hounds before I do anything else. You know, you got to make sure your towers are alive. If your towers aren't alive, you got no chance. I'm looking at it here thinking, I think I'm okay on the left side because my Ewoks are going to handle that Moloch and the hounds, and they do just fine. So now guess what? It's time. It's time. Here we go again. We're in the last 30 seconds. Not overtime. Last 30 seconds. I got a little window for my Boomas. We save up. We drop the Tauntaun. We drop the Boomas. It stuns everything. It stuns the tower. Then we bomber it. Everything together. That is the Tauntaun Strike to perfection right there. I crushed that tower. Now what I think I missed here actually is I probably should have gone for the max win. I actually messed this up, everybody. I should have... I should have cycled to my bomber and gone for the max win here, but I didn't. I just did another Tauntaun, Booma, Tauntaun Strike kill there. That's just perfect example. I did it 3 times with Tauntauns and or Boomas and or Bombers and or BB-8 on the back end, just crushing those towers. In overtime, everybody, this is especially useful. I made a mistake there. I should have gone for the max tower win by going for the tower. I didn't see it at the time. I just wanted to make sure I won. Got the W. With the Tauntaun Strike, you should use it yourself. Pop it out there, use it, and always remember, Nooch too good.